Hey guys, just gonna do a post derby walk around. I think we took pretty much last place. We were one of the first cars out. Dixie Destruction 2023. I was on the throttle hitting somebody and he moved out of the way and just hit the wall, went up on the wall, and completely collapsed this frame rail on this side. Yeah, ended up hitting this tire. The bumper went up on the wall, hit this tire, and ended up pulling the CV axle out. Don't know how well you can see that, but we're gonna try to fix that to get it off the trailer because the car still runs. And it just won't go anywhere because that CV axle is making it feel like it's in neutral. But other than that, this side of the car didn't fare too bad. Got a pretty good shot in this back bumper or the trunk area, and I think that's where I got hit after I broke. I still hadn't broke my stick, and so a guy got a good shot on me there. And then I broke my stick because I wasn't going anywhere. But I got one good shot right here. This was the guy right before I broke. Somebody came up and hit my side and I thought it was gonna stop me because of the size of that hole. But it didn't. Filleted open pretty good. Just some scrapes and dents here and there. But made me cut a hole in the hood and ruined my 38. For safety, I guess. Just in case there's a fire. Okay guys, so we're gonna get started on trying to fix this CV axle. Okay, so this is what we got going on. Is our CV axle got pulled out of that bracket, and I just slid it back in there, but it's not going far enough back in. So I'm gonna see if I can loosen this axle nut and put maybe a spacer or something, or just loosen it. See if I can get some type of space to get that axle further in there so it doesn't pop out again. Alright, so we got the CV axle. That was fun, running back and forth, getting all the tools. Couldn't find the right size socket for that nut, so I had to take the death wheel to the end of the boat. It doesn't really matter because derby car. So now we just got to figure out how to get that spaced further into there. So we can put spacers on that shaft right here and maybe get a little bit more further in. Let's try that. Okay, so what I did was I put a washer in there on the spline part of the axle. So I pushed it out good 3/4 of an inch. So that way when the strut bolts are in, that CV axle's further up in there. I'm not worried about fixing the boot or anything like that. I'm mainly just trying to get it back together to pull it off the trailer. There's enough splines on the end of there that I can get this nut back on there, and that should be enough to get it off the trailer. So I got it all back together. There's not very many threads in there, but it should hold. Got the axle back in far enough, it's farther than it was, so got to put back together. This should be enough to get it off the trailer and then back on to go to the scrapyard. I just got to get it unloaded to start cutting stuff off, because this frame rail's junked all the way back. It wasn't very strong anyway. Being the Buick Skylark, the frame rail right here is about 1 inch wide, and it's just not very much, because my bumper bracket held up pretty good, but just the frame rail wasn't there to back it. This should get it off the trailer. We'll get this tire back on and see what happens. Okay guys, we got it unloaded, got it fixed enough, it drove down the straight. So I don't know, is that it for this car? I think it's had enough. I think that frame rail's had enough. I'm not sure there's any real way that we could fix that. I don't got any real ways to pull that frame back down. I mean, I could hook it onto the old oak tree up front, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Think we're done with it? I think we are, but you let me know. Think we should run it again, or should we just scrap it? Either way, we'll see you on the next one.